after the 75, 350 today, this year. Now, let's talk about leadership. Enough of the entrepreneurs. Leadership. A young man looked at me. The young man who was here reciting his poem looked at me and said, focus. It is one of the visions or qualities of leadership. The first one is vision. Again, you get it in entrepreneurship. Second is quality. Third, integrity. Fourth, foresight. Fifth, humility. Sixth, focus. And third, cooperation. Let's take it one by one. To be a leader, you need to have a vision. You need to have a dream. Say to yourself that I am going to make sure in the next 10, 20 years, I'll put Ghana on a different map for the whole world to see that we are created by God just like others. You have the vision. Challenge yourself. I never knew I was going to get to this point in life. But I had always said to myself, I'll be a millionaire at the age of 40. That boy from a poor village, I was a millionaire at the age of 36. So I had a vision, I had a dream that one day I'm going to be somebody. The same way a leader who is leading a country, who is leading an organization should have a dream and a vision. What he's going to do for his country. And I have a vision, I have a dream. As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, young men and women here, vote for me to come to power, and you see how I'll use businesses to change this country. A leader should have the courage. A leader should have the courage. If you don't have the courage, then step aside. Let me quote Abraham Maslow. Abraham Maslow said, in simply put, you will either step into growth or you will either step back into safety. I repeat what Abraham Maslow said. You will either step into growth or you will step backward into safety. What does that mean? You need to challenge yourself as a leader when you are leading people, when you are leading a country. Now look, what is the problem my country is facing? I stand here as a Ghanaian, and on top of my head, I can tell you the challenge Ghanaians are facing, especially the youth of this country. When we have over 100,000 students coming out of every year, you have only 10% getting jobs. What happens to the 90%? You need a leader who is creative, a leader who is bold and courageous to say that, look, enough is enough. Let us change the status quo and change the narrative. If we do that, Ghana will see the glory during the independence time again in this country. So we need to be courageous. A visionary leader, a courageous leader who doesn't have integrity will not be able to achieve anything. So integrity is the most admirable of all the 7 qualities of a leader. your people believe in you, that Agyapong is honest, he's credible, he will do it for us without taking bribes, you will get every citizen of this country to come on board. So without integrity, any leader who comes with force, pushing people here and there to accept his belief, will never work. So integrity is key. Then a foresight. You should have a foresight that this is the level I want to take this country to. A man with a foresight is able to study the market or the conditions of his own country. This is how far I want to go with my country's economy. This is how far I want to create job opportunities for my youth. I believe in you. If not the youth that invited me, probably I would have been in America, because today, on Monday, my daughter, a dentist, I'm a village boy. I don't even know all these things. They are saying a white coat, so I have to be there. And I say, I've been invited to go to Central University, so my wife has left. Again, besides the foresight, you need a leader with humility. A leader with humility, meaning a leader who can always let people know how he appreciates them, how he respects them, so that they also reciprocate the respect and they work together. If you become a dictator and you don't respect the people, no matter the brilliant ideas you have, if you are not humble with your people, you will never achieve your goal. So a leader must be humble and bring everything on board, everybody on board. A leader should stay focused. I have challenged myself that in the next 3 years, I should employ 10,000 workers in this country. And nothing will stop me. I'm staying focused. I have planned it. This time, there are turbulence in terms of the economy. And we are going to confront the turbulence, the situations we are in today, for a better tomorrow. So I'm focused. And to be a leader of this country, if you are not focused, you cannot lead this country. I want to stay focused. There are distractions here and there, but I close my ears, my eyes, and pretend I have not heard anything, because I don't want any distraction. So we're going to do it. The last one of the 7 is cooperation. The cooperation is when you bring everybody together and they help you to achieve it. What I always refer to the cooperation is what we call in economics, I have my former deputy finance minister here, the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rules is simply put, 20% of your workers who believe in your ideologies and work with you can give 80% of the company's results. That is what we call 80-20. So we are going to use cooperation to bring everybody on board in terms of development. And we can do it. Let's say to ourselves that yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
That's the only way we can change this country. We need the cooperation of everybody. Move this country to a level where if 100,000 students come out of college, at least you have 80% of the 100,000 working. And those of you who have chosen to be here to listen to me, you are going to be the future entrepreneurs of this country. But today, you have a choice. You have a choice to stay in the classroom. You have a choice to do any other thing. But you chose to be here to listen to who entrepreneur is and who is the leader. Clap for yourself. So this afternoon, what we have learned, most of them, you don't get it in the classroom. It comes from personal experience. So I share this personal experience with you. Each and everyone here should take his destiny into his own hands and say that sky is the limit. Don't be complacent. Don't be a myopic thinker. Don't be complacent and think everything that you have is enough for you. Strive hard and make more money, create more businesses. That makes you a better person in society than anybody who did not come here to listen to this message. So young men, young women present here, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share these few ideas with you. And I know we are not going to get everybody to come on board to be an entrepreneur. But even if we get 10 out of the crowd gathered here, we've made a move. And definitely one day we will benefit from it. So say to yourself, if Agyapong has done it, I am also going to do it. And I can do it even better than Agyapong. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.
School now organizing at the end of the writing. And also friends and an account. Now, and you see your friend, they go over your friend. If you youth will not be in love with Agyapong, and they are calling him not because of the presidential but because of entrepreneurship, creation of jobs, and it's an Obiani. If you are not going to say, if we are seeing a population in the so what I want to say is that it's being organized voluntarily by the universities themselves, and there are no authorities, the students, a section of them inviting him, and it's because of his entrepreneurial capacity or prowess as a very successful businessman and investor. Jacob, UCC, all of them are inviting him simply because the youth think they also want to have mentors. They want to be like him. They want to have their businesses. They want to be successful, rich people in life. So I think it's something that has been very organic. And it was just a slip. It wasn't like he made a mistake. That was a slip. And I had to draw his attention to it because you know the way Ghana is. But I can assure you, it's being done voluntarily by the students themselves. It shows how the youth are in love with Agyapong. They believe in what he's capable of doing for the young people. Trust me, jobs will be unemployment will be a thing of the past. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Entrepreneur. So we want him to impact the young people.
Okay, beyond delivering what is deposited in him, practically, is there anything as part of this project you are embarking on?
Okay, so this is it. I don't want to come in with any other thing, but the truth is that Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, you know, when you mention his name, what comes in mind is the presidential ambition, which is at play here. And so, yes, obviously Ghanaians need to have a practical version of the man Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. People just know about him maybe in the media, but you've been here throughout the lecture series. You can see that this is a man full of, let me say, potentials. And I saw a lot of the young people taking notes. So basically, we believe that the country, we have tried a lot of people, but it is time for the entrepreneur. It is time for somebody who believes in the fact that we are supposed to create. The country should move beyond where we are. So this is the time that we test a new breed of citizens. Somebody who believes that we need to train the citizenry to become people who create businesses. And that is why Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is here. And you know, the country, one of the biggest challenge has to do with employment and unemployment. And so if you have somebody who will give you the practical processes and will lead you in terms of the necessary requirements so that you can set up and start your own, then this is somebody who is giving you independence. This is somebody who is giving you liberation. And I believe that Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is the right person for this very cause. And that is why we are moving with him. And I believe that in due course, Ghana would reward and bring in a leader and a president who would shift focus. There will be paradigm shift, and we will move beyond just being at where we are when we finish school looking for a job, and we'll get to the point that even in school we think of creating jobs. And so that is why we are here today, to let people know what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is made of.
Okay.
After this one, Central University student here, please enjoy the photography. All right, thank you very much. Thank us to our president. Please join our son, Thank you, Swift. Staff, whilst the staff of the coming, whilst the staff prepared, participants of the conference, please come around. Just come. Let's do the Swift. This is a crash program. So I came home, so but I never. So, Prof, SRC team, and then